Can we do that for me one more time? Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you hear the train? 9. Can you hear the train a-coming down the track? Hi, I'm Lolly Walton, and I live in Melbourne, Florida. And it's been a long journey from where I began in the Philadelphia area. Moved to Miami, lived in Miami for 32 years, moved to Melbourne. And when I was in Miami, luckily, I took some watercolor painting lessons with my friend Calliope Polimas. It was wonderful and it was fun. And I really thought I was an artist because the first abstract I did, someone paid $200 for it, and I thought I was an artist. Well, not so fast. I moved to Melbourne, took some more lessons from local artists, and watercolor has been my friend ever since.
About the best I could find.
Okay.
Can't find the poppies.
Okay, thank
But
you.
I
Dear.
like that.
You do? This is watercolor on canvas.
Oh,
I'm sorry, it is not watercolor on canvas. What it is, it's my painting that they put on canvas.
Oh, okay.
I didn't paint it on the canvas. Well, that doesn't look like me anymore, does it? It's old. I look at it now in retrospect, and I see imperfections. For instance, there are several hard edges that even though she's a statue, I think that her face, this line is too hard, okay? It looks like I even went back in to put some red around her cheek. What I do like about it is the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, and the complementary colors of green and red. I prefer the direct method of painting. Just get the paint, put it on the paper, pick whatever subject you like, and my favorite are landscapes. Water, sky, clouds, palm trees, rocks, long views of people on the water, boats, fishing, etc. I'm not going to elaborate. I'm just going to put some of this down here. But as I say, this is now wet on wet. That's how I'm putting this down. We want this to be shadowy and not so bright. And of course, everybody knows that they use Viva towels. For what reason?
no texture.
Why do we use Viva towels?
No texture.
No texture, okay? No texture. So I'm wiping this out. Okay, now I'll start it again. So I think that watercolor is something that you can do with others or that you can do with yourself. But what I have found since 1997 is that it's been my best friend. So if I'm lonely, I paint. If I'm busy, I paint. If I want to give a gift to someone, I paint, okay? So it's something that you have to devote time to. The more you paint, the better you get. So you can see the dark and light effects coming to life in this particular painting. My student pointed out to me, Lolly, why didn't you tone the paper? And she made a very good point, because had I toned the paper and left it light there, I'm looking into my reference photo, and as you can see, had I toned the paper, I would have had yellow, blue, and green, and red. So she was right, I should have done that. I have too many white spots here. I have a white spot over here where the light is glaring into the picture. But when I get done, I may end up with, I need a matte frame. I may end up with just using this as my painting. You know, if I like this part and this went really well, I could end up with this. I have a chart, a watercolor technique chart, that fills in maybe 30 or 40 watercolor techniques. And so that's what I teach. I teach the techniques, and then you can paint whatever you want. And you're never running out of subject matter. When to stop? How do you know when you're done? How do you know when you're done? Well, I'll tell you how you know when you're done. You know you're done when, number one, you've covered your focal point. You have a Papa Bear as the focal point, Mama Bear is the supporting actress, and Baby Bear is the supporting cast. So, Mama Bear here are the flowers in this pot. Papa Bear is the shadow over here, and Baby Bear is everything else around it. So that's how I know I'm done. My message to everyone is pick up a brush. Water is always available. Buy a few paints. You can make a painting with 4 colors. And if not, you can go online and find a good teacher. Good luck and happy painting. Does anybody want a fudge strip? How about you, Barry? Okay. Didn't your mother always tell you not to open anything with your teeth? Well, we never listen to our mother. You have to have a snack when you're painting. Here, I offer a fudge stripes original. Oh, 1 for the cameraman, 2 for the cameraman, 3 for Lolly, 2 for the cameraman. Okay.